Hi everybody. I'm going to start cleaning out my Christmas present, 120 gallon. Can be a saltwater tank, but I'm going to make it freshwater. First I have to make room for it in my living room. As you can see, there is absolutely no room. Or should I say there's no room for the couch. But we will see. So I just moved the couch out of the way. So now the tank, I can get to the tank. This is not where I'm going to have my living room set up, but I want to get the tank cleaned out. Before anything, I have a light to start working down here. I got a couple lights actually to help me see what we got to do. It's going to be fresh water with a sump. So I'm going to start cleaning. I got some vinegar. I'm going to go get my vinegar. There we go. I got some vinegar and some rags. And I think I'm ready to get started. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the sump. I'm going to get it all cleaned out. I'm going to get my Python out, rinse and clean. I'm not sure where that sponge has been, so I'm just going to start from scratch. Okay, I'm going to get started, and I just hooked up a wireless Bluetooth, so I don't know if the audio is going to be good or not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start clearing out the sponge and some of the media, and then just clean out the sump, pour some water in, pull it out until I get it pretty decent. Then I'm going to work on up here. I don't even know if this is where I'm going to keep the tank. So right now I just want to get it cleaned and ready to start. I got some biomedia starting in another tank that's running, so when I am ready. I have decided that I'm going to keep this freshwater for now. If I want to turn it over to salt water, I'll do that another time. It's obviously saltwater capable. Let's get started. A lot of sponge. Looks like there's some old filters in here as well. Just put them in a little dollar store container over here. Oh, this might get a little awkward. I also have some filter socks in here I'm going to be using, but I want to wash them out. I don't know where they've been. I'm going to probably get 2 more so I can always alternate when I'm cleaning them out and just put in the other ones while I wash them. Interesting. I would love to see what this stuff looks like under a microscope. Okay. Let's see if this bad boy holds water. I'm going to turn on my Python. Probably lukewarm water because I'm a wuss. I don't feel like having my hands in cold water today. I'm not going to use a lot of water right now because I don't really know that it's going to hold water. Although when my fiance got this for me, he went down to a fish store. It was already filled and being used for 3 sharks. So I do know it was working, was holding water from a third party. So I'm going to trust it. And I bought about 6 gallons of vinegar. So if there's beneficial bacteria in here, I don't really care right now. I'll make my own. Get some vinegar. really don't want to use anything stronger than vinegar. Only because I've been watching a whole bunch of my favorite informational YouTubers, and that's what they suggest, vinegar. Let me add that I'm pretty new to the fish hobby, so I have a lot more questions than I do knowledge, which is okay. I started in March of this year, and now we're day after Christmas. So 9 months I've been keeping fish, and I think I got a little bug of the multiple tank syndrome. Let me tell you folks, MTS is real. Started off with a little guppy tank for my granddaughter, not knowing anything, especially nothing about the nitrogen cycle. I just went to the store and said I want a couple guppies for my granddaughter's birthday tomorrow, and they said it doesn't work that way. So I went home and did some research and found out about the fish in cycle, fish list cycle, and today, 9 months later, I have 30 tanks, and most of them are small. I have 255 gallons, but all the other ones are like a couple 40 breeders downstairs and some 20 longs and 20s. I do have 129, but this is my biggest tank so far, and I'm very excited. And this is my only display tank in the living room. I see some scratches, but I think I'll be able to clean them up. So we'll see how this goes. And I must have another bag because I don't have the scrubbies I got. Very soft scrubbies. It's a good thing I'm going to be like editing, so I can edit all this out. Let's see here what we got. Yeah. Not too cold, good. It looks in very good shape. I'm very excited about it. Guess this fish store is in like North Philly or in that vicinity. And he rescues a lot of big fish that people get and don't understand how big they're going to get, and then they don't want the fish anymore. He'll rescue them and resell them to people who have proper sized tanks or the skill set to raise them. So I trust the guy, blindly of course. And he got this for me. He found this on Craigslist, which of course I was very leery, but I'm so excited. I think my excitement outweighs my skepticism. I do have some serious questions and I'm not sure where to ask. I've been trying to Google the answer on YouTube, and either I'm not asking the exact question or my search isn't it's not producing the answers I'm looking for. So I'll probably take a trip down to my local fish store sometimes this week. I'm on vacation, and see what they say. But the overflow in the back is like a couple 90-degree angles, and it comes down to those first holes, not up top, but down here. So I'm thinking before the siphon would break, if there was a power outage, the water level would come down to here and obviously overflow the sump. And this PVC pipe I'm talking about isn't adjustable, because otherwise I'd raise it up higher, so if the power went out, the water would only come down to here, still containing all the water here. So I still have to, I understand why the siphon would break. There's a little hole in the PVC elbow, which is perfect, but I don't understand why it's so low, unless I kept the water level out here, but that is not what I'm doing. But so I decided to buy new PVC